Hey there witches, Tiffany here, and today we're going to talk about the Rose of Jericho. Otherwise known as the resurrection plant, the Rose of Jericho is actually a type of tumbleweed. You can see it looks like this shriveled little brain with roots on the bottom and these dry, almost dead seeming leaves on top. It can survive without water for years, and all it'll do is shrivel back up into this little guy, and then once you either dip its roots into water and let it sit there, or you can submerge the whole thing into water, it will open back up and turn green again. And that will happen in a matter of hours. And it can be open and closed, open and closed, open and closed, like dozens, hundreds of times. It doesn't need much sunlight and it doesn't need any soil whatsoever. Literally just a bowl of water. Now, if you choose to get one, which I highly recommend that you do, I will put links down in the description below. Also, be aware it might be toxic to cats. And while it is a super simple plant, just make sure to change out that water at least once a week to avoid it molding or mildewing. And every few weeks you want to let it dry out and close up completely. That said, this plant has been used in a wide variety of different magical practices and traditions, and that's because it has a huge amount of magical properties. The main ones are going to be protection, healing, prosperity, and growth. You can use the water, you can use dry clippings from it, or you can use the actual opening and closing mechanism? Practice. You can use the actual opening and closing of the plant as a form of magical symbolism. So let's talk about the water first. You can sprinkle a little bit into your baths, bless or cleanse your tools with it, drop a clear quartz or any non-water soluble crystal into a bottle of it to make holy water or any sort of charged water, anoint candles, add it to Florida water, or put it on your doorway thresholds for protection. The clippings. Now be aware, you don't have to worry about breaking them off yourself. Some of them will kind of fall off naturally. Just make sure to save those. You can carry them around with you to absorb negative energies. Mix them in with other dry herbs that you're using for other spell work. Whether you're going to use that to burn them, dress a candle, or you can of course add them to a charm bag. Now the plant itself, a lot of hoodoo practitioners keep it in their home for protection. You can also put it at your business or wherever you maybe do creative pursuits. Drop coins into the water for prosperity, or charge it up and amplify whatever properties you want even more by, like I said, putting a non-water soluble crystal into the bowl with it. Place your business card or a picture of you and your significant other either underneath the bowl or put it right into the water and just, watch that relationship or watch that business grow. You can use it to follow the cycles of the moon. So on a new moon, you would put it in water, and then on the full moon, you would take it out. So when the moon is waning, it's gonna close up, and then when the moon is waxing, it's gonna open up. This plant is so great for so many different types of spell work, so I just highly encourage you to get one and just get creative with it. I bought mine for like $5 at a Halloween expo last year, and the woman who was selling them actually told me that what she would do is if she wants something to diminish from her life, she'll put a picture or a symbol of that thing inside the plant when it's bloomed, and then pull it out of the water and let it close up around that thing. The only thing is, personally, I would want to probably just burn the whole thing afterward, and I don't want to do that to my little plant. All right, we're going to keep this one short and sweet. So that is everything about the Rose of Jericho that I have for you today. I would love to hear from you in the comments about what you do with your Rose of Jericho, or just general ideas of what you would like to do with one. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from. In the meantime, I am sending tons of positivity to all of you. I'll talk to you soon.